everyone, so today's video will be my September TBR. In August, I actually had a really good reading month. You'll see all about that in my August wrap-up. I'm not going to talk about it now, but I had a really good reading month and I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to try and continue that in September. Now, before I fully get into my September TBR, I'm just going to say I just started this video, and like right when I started this video, I suddenly got a lot of pain for no reason whatsoever. And I already got ready to film today, so I'm just gonna continue filming and just push my way through it. So if I look a bit or a lot uncomfortable in this video, it's because I'm in a lot of pain. So yeah, let's just get into my September TBR. Now in September, I'm not going to do a 31 books in 31 days challenge again. I will do that again soon. I don't know when, but I will do it soon again because I actually really enjoyed it. But this month, I am just going to try and read as much as I can without like putting like a number to it. My God, my pain is getting so bad I can barely sit up still. It's really bad today for some reason. Why did it have to start in the middle of filming this video? The world is just against me, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue. But I'm gonna say it again, I guess, if I look really like stiff in this video, it's because I'm trying not to move too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and read as much as I can in September. So here's my TBR. It's a lot of these books are on my physical TBR. It's the reason why my shelves probably look a bit empty, especially this one. I don't know where it is, but especially this one. The like rainbow TBR shelf, a lot of that is gone because I've read a lot of it and I am gonna read hopefully a lot of it in September. But yeah, I'm gonna get into my TBR now because everything is starting to hurt, even my hands, and I have a lot of physical books to hold up, so I'm just gonna film this as fast as I can. So sorry if this is a very weird video. I'm really sorry for that. I don't know what to do about it, so yeah. So the first books that I'm gonna mention are books that I was supposed to read in August for my 31 books challenge, but I decided not to because they were either a bit too big for me to be able to like read them very fast, or I just didn't feel in the mood for them. So the first one is Perfect on Paper. Now, I already mentioned this in my August TBR. This book is quite big, and because of that, I was quite hesitant to read it for my 31 books in 31 days challenge. And I ultimately decided not to read it because it is quite big. But I do want to read it in September because I've heard a lot of good things about it. So yeah, hopefully I will get to it in September because I'm really looking forward to reading it. So hopefully I will read it this month. Then the next book that was on my August TBR, because of how small it is, I didn't end up reading it because I wasn't in the mood for it. And that is When Bread Becomes Air. The reason why I didn't read this was, again, because I wasn't in the mood for it, but mainly because the like story involves like doctors, and during August there was a lot of ableism going on, and I just didn't want to read about the life of a doctor. Like, I just didn't want to. So I am gonna try and read it in September unless a lot of ableism is going on again. I mean, ableism is always happening, but it was particularly bad in August, especially like the last part of August. If you like follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you probably already know about it, about like the whole thing that happened. But yeah, I just didn't want to read about the life of a doctor. I will try to read it in September though, and hopefully I will like it. The next are a couple of books that I started in August, but I didn't end up finishing them either because I didn't have time or I didn't feel like it. And the first one is Circe. I picked this book up because I thought I wanted to read a book about Greek mythology, but then I started reading it and I didn't feel like it anymore after like 25 pages. So I am gonna try and read this book this month, or well, finish it and hopefully I will like it. I don't usually read Greek mythology, so I don't know how I'll actually feel about it, but hopefully I will like it. Then the next book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Now, I was trying to finish this book before August was over because this was the last book that I started in August, but I just couldn't finish it because it is quite a big book and I didn't feel like finishing it. So I'm okay with not having finished it in August, but I am quite enjoying it, so I will finish it in September. This is actually a book that I'm going to be focusing on now, so I'll probably finish it this week. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this book in September and then read the next book in this series, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood. This is, like I said, the second book in this series, and I'm hoping to read this as well in September. Again, if I really like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, this might be the second book I pick up in September after I finished it. So I might read both of these books in the first week of September. We'll see, I guess. Hopefully I will like them because I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I know that the third book just came out, but I haven't gotten it yet because it is really expensive currently because it's a new release. So yeah, hopefully I will like both of these books. And hopefully I will be able to get the third one soon if I do like it. So yeah. Then the next book on my September TBR is Most Likely. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about this book, but I thought the plot seemed really interesting. It's basically you follow these girls, and one of them is destined to become the first female president of the United States. And yeah, I think that plot seems kind of interesting. So I really want to read it in September. Plus, it's like contemporary, and contemporary is quite an easy genre for me to read, and I don't think I want to read like very heavy books in September. If, this is already how I feel on the first day of September with how bad my health and my chronic pain is. I don't want to know how the rest of September is going to be, so I feel like I want to read books that are easy to digest. Basically, practically no fantasy this month, which you'll probably hear that and then see the next two books that are on this list and go, I thought you said no fantasy, but yeah, those are an exception. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this book, and hopefully I will like it because again, I haven't heard a lot about it, so I'm excited to see what I think about it. Then the next two books are the two kind of like fantasy books that I just mentioned. I don't actually know if they are full fantasy, but yeah, I think they're fantasy, but they are Cinderella is Dead and The Poison Heart. I've heard a lot about this author, and I really want to read these books, especially because I really like the covers, and I hope that the covers are like just as good as the actual books. So yeah, I really hope that I like these books, and I hope I'll be able to read them this month. Again, because they're fantasy, they might take me a bit longer to read than like other books on this list. But yeah, I hope I will be able to read them this month, and I hope that I will like them just as much as I like the cover. So yeah. Then the last physical book on this TBR is a book that I promised to read last month in August, and I said that I was probably not going to be able to finish it ever if I wasn't going to finish it in August. I didn't finish it. I didn't even think about reading it, and I'm still going to try and read it. If I haven't read it by December, I should just probably give it away. I don't like giving away books because I spent money on them, but I haven't read this book, and it's been like months of me trying to read it. I'm gonna give it another try this month, and that book, if you have watched a couple of my other TBRs, you probably know what book it is. It is Such a Fun Age. The plot of this seems really interesting. I just can't read it for some reason. So yeah, I hope I will be able to finish it this month. I'm gonna see if I can try and push myself to read it. We'll see how that goes, I guess. if I haven't read this by December, I guess I'll just give up. And I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna try and force myself to read it. Then the last couple of books on this TBR are audiobooks. The first audiobook is again an audiobook I was supposed to read last month, but I didn't end up listening to any of it because I didn't want to, and that is Like a Love Story. I do really like this book. It's just that, like I've already said in previous TBRs, it makes me very uncomfortable to read because it makes me very anxious. But I will try to read it, hopefully this month. I'm kind of doubting it, but I'm still gonna try it, I promise. So yeah, the next audiobook that I want to finish this month is again an audiobook that I already started. I just couldn't finish it in time for August to end, and that is Upright Women Wanted. I was kind of enjoying it. It's a bit confusing to follow, but I was enjoying it, and I will probably finish this book this month. And the last audiobook that I want to finish in September is a book that I also physically own, but I want to listen to it and read at the same time because I feel like that will enhance the experience, and that is Clap When You Land. I'm really enjoying the audiobook for this. I will probably finish it in September because it's the audiobook that I'm currently focusing on. And yeah, this was the last book on this list. I will also again probably read manga during this month. If you watched like my August TBR, you know that I wanted to do 3 reading vlogs in 1 month, and I only managed to do 1 reading vlog, and that one was a whole mess. I'm still gonna post it, but it was a whole mess. So I'm probably just gonna do 1 reading vlog this month, maybe, if that's even possible with how bad I'm currently feeling. Like everything hurts, and I don't even know if I'm speaking loud enough anymore because I'm giving myself a migraine by speaking. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna see if I can do 1 reading vlog, and it might be like a 24-hour like manga reading vlog where I read a bunch of like haiku volumes, if you can see them in the background. I was supposed to film that reading vlog in August, but again, I couldn't because I realized that I can't do like 3 reading vlogs in 1 month. Like I can barely do 1 reading vlog in 1 month, let alone 3. So I'm gonna try and do another one this month. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, and that honestly makes me feel sad because I really enjoy watching reading vlogs from other people, and so I really want to make them myself, but I just can't because my body doesn't allow me to. So yeah, that makes me sad, and I was quite sad about it on social media. I had a couple of mental breakdowns over it. I also talked about it a bit on social media, how the beginning of September kind of always makes me feel very bad about my own body and what it can and can't do, because a lot of people are going back to school and I can't do that. And that makes me feel like bad about my body and again about what it's able to do and what it's not able to do. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna try and focus on reading a lot this month, because I want to take my mind off of the fact that, you know, my peers, people who are the same age as me, are all like, you know, going to school, getting married, having children, and I'm doing absolutely none of that. Instead, I'm making videos that cause me so much pain. I feel like I want to cry, but at least I'm doing something, I guess. But yeah, sorry for ending the video like this, I guess. I mean, I know that at this point people have probably clicked off the video, so if you stayed through this little rant, thank you, I guess. But yeah, I'm just feeling very like sad about the fact that, you know, other people can go to school all day and be fine, and, you know, maybe be tired at the end of the day, but otherwise they're okay, and I, you know, am in so much physical pain from filming like a 12-minute video. Like that's, you know, that's a difficult thing to deal with. I don't like hate my body. I appreciate that it's trying to do its best, but I also don't particularly like it. You know, it's a very difficult thing that us chronically ill and disabled people have to deal with. But yeah, maybe I should like make another video about what it's like to be chronically ill and disabled on BookTube, but I don't think people are interested in that. So yeah, I hope you still enjoyed this video. I don't know what you would get out of this video, maybe like book recommendations, but I don't think I was selling the books that well, considering that I wasn't talking about the books that much. I think I can't remember because my memory is really bad today. I don't remember what I said like 2 minutes ago, but yeah, I hope you still enjoyed this video, I guess, and I hope you, I don't know, appreciate that I still continued filming this video even though I'm in a lot of pain. But yeah, I guess I will end this video here. So thank you for watching, and bye.